Hi, welcome to our short form lesson. So I'm going to start at the beginning. So for people who are just starting the short form, we'll do the first lesson and then most of the rest will be a bit over your head. But anyway, I'll do the lesson and we'll do crossing hands and then you can scoot along if you like and we will work on the rest of the short form. Okay, so always don't know. Okay, great. So and we'll be doing a bit of meditation just before we finish. Probably finish about 8:10. And the long form will be at 8:15. So okay. So the first lesson of the short form, I'm going to do it facing the camera first and then I'll turn the other way so you can copy. So we start with the heels together and the hands resting. So this is called attention posture. So heels together and soften the knees so you have a nice straight line up through the body. Tuck the chin in, hands resting at the sides, nice and relaxed. So this is called attention. So now we're going to turn to the right and sink the weight down into that right leg. So the left leg's empty. And as it empties, you'll notice the left foot begins to peel up off the ground. We step out shoulder width, bringing the left foot down, looking straight ahead. Transfer the weight across into the left foot, turning a bit more to the right. And then we turn back to the center, bringing the hands round onto cushions of air. And when you get there, your weight's more in your left than your right. So you're kind of single weighted already. Okay, so I'm going to do that 2 more times facing this way, and then I'll do it facing the other way. So find that nice sense of alignment in your body. Tuck the chin in, little hint of a smile. The tongue is touching behind the teeth up on top. Then we turn to the right, opening the palms. So that has a feeling of opening the front of your body as you turn to the right, opening the chest. Shoulder blades pull a bit close together. Now the weight's on the right foot, so the left foot's empty and it can peel up and we step out shoulder width with the left foot looking straight ahead. And then transfer your weight across into the left foot. You're still looking to the right. And now turn back. So the feet are parallel, bringing the right foot around and the hands come around to sit on cushions of air. And when they come around, you're opening, the elbows come out a bit. So you'll feel like you're opening your back and you're hollowing your chest. So the idea at the beginning, posture. We sink into the right foot, turning to the right, opening the front of the chest, palms open out. Step out, shoulder width with the left. Transfer the weight across, sitting down into the left foot. And now you're going to turn back to front. And as you're turning back, the right foot pivots around on the heel and the elbows come out. But feel your shoulder blades pulling apart. And then we pull the shoulders back and the hands come to rest on cushions of air. Okay, so let's do that facing this way so you can copy. So we're in the right foot. So we're going to sink into the right, turning to the right, the palms open, feel the front of your chest opening. Shoulder blades are pulling together. Right foot is peeled up and we step out shoulder width. And then transfer your weight across into the right foot, still looking into the left foot, still looking to the right. Now start pulling your elbows round. This opens your shoulder blades apart. The right foot comes round. And then we sit down and the hands come to rest on cushions of air and the shoulders sink back down. Weight is in the left leg. Okay. So let's do a few more. So we sink into the right, turning to the right, palms open up. Left foot empties. So as you're doing that, notice as you're turning to the right, the left foot begins to peel up off the ground as you're sinking into your right foot. Step out shoulder width, bring the left foot down on the ball. Transfer over into the left foot, still looking to the right. And now turn back to the front, bringing the right foot round on the heel. The shoulders pull forward and then we sink back. Weight on the left. Okay, so one more. So we sink into the right, turning to the right, palms open. Feel the chest open. Step out with the left, transfer over into the left. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Now the arm and the hands come to rest on cushions there. Sorry, I'm thinking the next part. So one more facing this way. So we sink and relax down into that right foot, opening the palms, feeling the chest open. Step out shoulder width with the left. Still turned, waist turn is still turned to the right. Now you're going to pick up the front of the right foot and bring it round on the heel as we pull the elbows around and then pull the hands back, sinking into the left foot. Okay. So now I'm going to face this way again. So we're here in a tension posture. So we sink down into the right foot, turning to the right, palms open. Step out, empty left foot, transfer over into the left, you're still looking to the right, and now pick up the front of the right foot and bring it round on the heel. The elbows are coming round, so that opens the back. And then we sit into that left foot, palms looking down. So now relax the wrists and allow the arms to float up the front, pull in on the elbows, and the hands float down. So this part is the same as the short form, mini form, except that we're weighted. In the mini form, we do it double weighted. In the short form, the weight's on the left foot. So when we come around to here, the hands are sitting on these cushions of air. We allow the wrists to relax. The arms float up. Pull the elbows in. And the hands float back down. Okay, so let's go from the beginning to there, facing this way. So we sink down into the right foot, turning to the right, palms open up. Step out shoulder width with the left. Sink into the left and then bring the right foot round on the heel as the elbows come round. The arms rest, hands rest on cushions of air, weight in the left foot. Allow the arms to softly float up the front, pull in on the elbows, and the hands softly float on. Weight is still in the left foot. Okay, so let's do that 2 more times. So we sink and turn to the right. Step out shoulder width. Sink in the left and bring the right foot round on the heel, opening your back. Pull the elbows back, opening the front of the heart. Relax the wrists. Allow the arms to softly float up. Pull in on the elbows and they softly float down. Okay, so one more. Heels together. This is called a tension posture. So we're double weighted here. And then we sink into the right foot, turning to the right as the palms open. Step out shoulder width. Sink into the left, palms still open, and then we turn the palms back, and the elbows come around either way you want to think about it. And sit into the left foot as the hands come to rest on cushions of air. Relax your wrists and allow your arms to softly float up. Pull in on the elbows and the arms softly float down. Okay, fabulous. So that is our first lesson for the short form. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to do a whole short form, but if you just want to watch to crossing hands, it's the first sequence, and I'll call out where where the mini form connects in. So you'll have an idea where you're going if you're new. So heels together. I'm moving down here because it takes up space. Heels together. So we sink into the right foot, turning to the right. Step out shoulder width. Sink in the left and bring the right foot round on the heel. Relax the wrists. Allow the arms to float up, weight still in the left foot, and float back down. And then we turn left and back to the right, making a ball. We step forward and left into ward off left, bringing the right foot round. We turn on the ball of the right foot and step forward and right into ward off right. Roll back. Press. Yield and push. And then little turn right and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Step out with the left, look at the palm, turn it over as the right foot comes round. And then sink into the left and pick up the right. Turn left, step back with the right, and then yield with the left and yield with the right. White crane spread wings. From here now, it's the same as the mini form. Brush past the left knee and push. Play guitar. Brush left knee and push. Sit back turning on the heel. Sink into the left. Sink into the right. Step out with the left and punch with the right. Turn left. Turn right. And sink forward. And then turn on the heel to the front. Sink into the left as the hands cross and step out shoulder width. So this is crossing hands, and now we'll just keep going, those of us who are working on the short form. Sink the left hand down and back up. Step around with the right for embrace, tiger, and return to the mountain. Roll back. Press. Yield. And push. Little turn right, and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Send out the hook. Step out with the left, look at the palm, turn it over as the right foot comes round. Sink back into the right foot, turning on the heel of the left. Step forward to the corner and turn the waist. Sink the two hands down, turn right and pick up your left foot. Punch under elbow. Turn right and open up. Back. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round. Push down into that left foot. Turn left and open up. Back to the centre. Step back on the ball of the right, bring the left foot round, sink into the right foot. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round, sink into the left as the right hand pushes. Turn left and make the ball. Bring it into the front foot. Sit back into the back foot and look over the shoulder. And step around with the right for diagonal flying. Stay in the right as the left foot steps up. Turn left, bringing the right foot round on the heel. Sink into the left, step in. Sink into the right, step out. Sink into the left, step together. Sink into the right, step apart. Make a hook with the right hand and draw it up the centre line. Send out the hook. Step out with the left and turn the palm over as the right foot comes round. Extend the left hand forward. Pull into the right foot and sink down. Turn out the left, press down, pick up the right for one golden rooster. Step back on the ball of the right and pick up the left, golden rooster. Step back to crossing hands, fan out, toe kick with the right. Turn left. Step back to crossing hands, fan out, toe kick with the left. So we turn back to the centre, step out with the left for brush left knee and sink forward push. And then left, right, needles at sea bottom. Straighten up, sink into the right, step out with the left for iron fan. Bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink your fist to your dantian and step out with the right, turn body and chop. Pull the fist to the hip. Roll back and split. And then make a fist with the right hand and pick up the right foot. Sink into it. Turn left and step out with the left and sink forward punch. Sit back turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left as the hands fan out and we sweep the right foot round, flex it and kick with the heel to the corner. Brush right knee and push. Turn on the heel of the right. Brush left knee and punch down. Turn on the heel of the left. I'm just adjusting here and step forward with the right. Ward off right. Roll back. press, yield, sink forward, push. Little turn right, and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Send out the hook, step out to the left, look at the palm, turn it over as the right foot comes round. So fair ladies, turning on the heel of the left. Step round with the right, roll up and push. And then sink into the right, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left, ward off with the right. Step round with the right, roll up and push. Sink in the left. Step with the right. Step to the corner with the left, roll up and push. And bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink into it, ward off with the right, and step round with the right, roll up and push. And now turn on the heel of the right to the corner. Press the left hand to the dantian. Step out with the left, forward off left. Turn on the ball of the right and step forward with the right, forward off right. Roll back. Press, yield, and push. Little turn right. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Send out the hook. Step out with the left, look at the palm and turn it over as the right foot comes round. And then we have squatting single whip. Extend the left hand forward as the right foot turns out. Pull into the right foot. Squat down into the right. Turn out the left and make a fist at the left shoulder. Step forward with the right and cross. Turn left. Step back on the ball of the right. Sweep with the left and slap. And take the left foot out to the side. Spin around. Sink in the left. Sweep with the right. And make two fists. And we turn left and right. Hammer down into that left and split. And then turn back. Pick up your right foot. Bring it down on the heel and bring the fist to the hip. Turn left. Step with the left and punch with the right. Turn left again. Withdraw into the right foot, turning right. Turn the hands over and sink forward. And then we're going to turn on the heel of the left, opening the arms out. Sink into the left as the hands cross at the heart and step out with the right. Weight still in the left foot and we turn the right foot out. Sink into the right. Bring the heels together and softly straighten up. And just take a moment just to feel the whole body. Okay, so where we're at in the second short form group, we've just done the fair ladies and we've done more off right, so we're coming into single whip. So let's go from the fair ladies round to that single whip and then we'll explore the single whip yet again. So we're here at the end of single whip. So we turn on the heel of the left. Sink back into it as the right palm comes to the hip and the right foot turns round. Step to the corner, roll the left hand up, sink into the left foot and the right hand pushes. Then we sit back into the right foot, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Feeling the knees pulling together. Sink into the back foot, ward off with the right. Feel where the left ankle is, step round onto the heel of the right, roll the right hand up, left hand pushes. Sit back. Step forward with the right, bringing the right hand to the hip. Step to the corner with the left, roll up and push. And bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink in the left hand to the hip. Step round with the right, roll up and push. And then we turn on the heel of the right foot to the corner. Press the left palm down to the dantian. Turn on the ball of the left, make a ball between the hands. Step forward, ward off left, turn on the ball of the right, and step forward and right for ward off right. So from ward off right, we have roll back, I'm going to include all these now together. Press, yield, and sink forward push. And then we have a little turn to the right. And now we're going to transfer into the left foot, bringing the right foot round on the heel. Make the hook with the top hand, your weight's in your left foot. So you're coming from the heel to the toe of the left foot as we send out the hook. Transfer into the right foot as the hook goes out. Yield, turning on the ball of the left. Step out onto the heel. As you come forward, look at your left palm and turn it over as the right foot comes round. And this bringing the right foot round is something takes, I don't know why it takes a long time to remember. So let's do that from ward off right to the end of that single whip a few times. So we're in ward off right. So this whole sequence is called grasp barrel's tail. So we'll work on that. So we ward off right, and then we're going to do roll back. Transfer back into the back foot. Turn back to the center and press into the front. Slide the left hand over the right as we sink into the back. And squeeze the elbows in as we sink forward. Now keep the right hand where it is, and we have a little turn right that brings the left hand closer to the right. And we bring the right foot round on the heel. Weight in the left foot, we make the hook and bowl, and we come from the heel to the toe of the left foot as we turn to the right. And then send the hook out, coming around the right foot, turn on the ball of the left, yielding. Step out onto the heel, look at the left palm, and turn it over as the right foot comes round. Okay, so let's do that again, nice and slowly. Feeling the weight going down the right, tummy tucked under this lovely alignment in the body. Ward off with the right. Feel that right hand connected to your heart, and then the middle finger of the left hand points into that energy point in the palm. So you have a little turn right. The right hand pivots up on the elbow, the left palm turns in. Transfer into the back foot, sinking the right hand now to connect to the heart, left hand to the hip. Turn back, press into the front foot. Yield, pulling the arms apart as you come into the back foot, and then squeeze the elbows back into the front foot. Keep the right hand where it is, and the left hand gets a bit closer as we turn a bit to the right. And then we turn on the heel of the right foot. Make a hook with the top hand, weights in the left foot. Come from the heel to the toe of the left foot as we start turning to the right. And then we come from the heel to the toe of the right foot as we send out the hook. Yield with the left. Step out onto the heel. Start coming forward, look at the palm, and then sink into that left foot as the left palm turns over. Okay, so let's do two more. From ward off right. Turning right into roll back. Into the back foot as we yield. Turning back to the center, still in the back foot. Press into the front foot. Opening the arms out, elbows pull out as we sink into the back foot, and the elbows squeeze in as we come into push. Keep the right hand where it is, and we have a little turn right, and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook with the top hand, the ball comes under. Weight in the left, we're coming from the heel to the toe of the left as we turn right, and now transfer into the right foot as the hook goes out. Turn on the ball of the left. Step out onto the heel. Start transferring the weight forward, look at the left palm, and turn the palm over as your right foot comes round. Awesome. One more. So we're in ward off right, tummy tucked under. So we're turning right. Roll back into the back foot. Press into the front. Yield into the back. Back into the front. So we turn a little to the right. Left hand gets closer to the right. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook with the top hand. Left hand comes under. Turn the waist to the right. Round the right foot as we send out the hook. Step out with the left. Look at the palm and turn it over as your right foot comes round. So now a lovely, I hope that's clear. So a lovely practice to do then that I love is to do the Fair Ladies from one single whip to the other. So the Fair Lady starts at the end of a single whip. So we're turning to the right. Sink back into the left foot as the right palm comes to the hip. Step to the corner with the left, roll up and push. Sit into the right foot, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left, ward off with the right. Step round with the right, roll up and push. Sink the left. Step forward with the right. Step to the corner with the left, roll up and push. Bring the right foot round on the heel, left foot round on the heel, sorry. Sink the left hand to the hip. Step round with the right, roll up and push. And now transfer into the left, bringing the right foot round on the heel. Press the left hand to the dantian. Step forward, forward, off left. Turn on the ball of the right. Step forward and right, forward, off right. Roll back. Press. Yield. And push. If you turn right for single whip. Make our hook. Send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left. Step out onto the heel, look at the palm, turn it over as your right foot comes round. So you're back to single whip again. So it can take a little bit of practice to see that, but let's do it again. And it's a lovely one to practice when you want to get to know this whole sequence. So we're in the left. So we're going to turn on the heel of the left, sink into it as the right palm comes to the hip. We turn round on the right foot, step to the corner, roll up and push. Sit into the right, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left, ward off with the right. Step round with the right, roll up and push. Sink in the left. Step forward with the right. Step to the corner, roll up and push. And bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left, ward off with the right. Step round with the right, roll up and push. And then bring the right foot round on the heel. Press the left palm down to the dantian. Step forward and left, forward off left. Turn on the ball of the right and step forward and right, forward off right. Roll back. Press, yield, and push. And then a little turn right and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Send out the hook. Step out with the left, look at the palm, turn it over as the right foot comes round. Okay, so one last time round the single whip sequence. And then let's go right to the end for practice of the end of the form. So we're in the left, turning on the heel of the right, with the left. Sink into the left as we step around with the right, roll up and push. Sink into the right, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left, ward off with the right. Step round with the right, roll up and push. Sink in the left. Step forward with the right. Step to the corner with the left, roll up and push. Bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink left palm to the hip. Step round with the right, roll up and push. And now bring the right foot round on the heel. Press the left palm to the dantian. Step forward and left and toward off left. Turn on the ball of the right. Step forward and right and toward off right. Roll back. Press. Yield. And push. Little turn right. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Send out the hook. Step out with the left, look at the palm and turn it over. And now we're into squatting single whip. Turn the right foot out as the left hand extends forward. Pull into the right foot, squat down. Turn out the left to make a fist at the left shoulder. Step up with the right and cross the fist. Turn left. Step back and slap. And take the left foot out to the side. Spin round. Sink into the left and sweep lotus with the right and bring the right foot down on the heel. Make 2 fists, turning left and right. Hammer down into the back foot and split. And then turn back and pick up that right foot. Bring it down on the heel and sink the fist to the hip. Turn left. Step forward with the left and punch with the right. And then turn left again. Withdraw into the right foot. Turn the hands over and sink forward. And then we're going to turn on the heel of the left, opening the body. Sink in the left as we step out with the right. And then turn the right foot out. Heels together. We straighten up. Okay, so let's finish this session with a little sitting meditation. So, just need to adjust this just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to just sit and relax for a moment. So feel the whole body, from the top of the head right down into the soles of the feet. So feel yourself in your body, feeling the feet on the ground. Notice the sensations in the soles of the feet. Just feel all around the soles of your feet. Notice how the ground feels under them. Notice how your toes are feeling. Allow them to soften and spread out. Notice how the tops of the feet are feeling. And then feel like you embody your feet, like you're inside in your feet. And now bring the attention up into the ankles. Feel all around the ankles, right into the ankle joints. Feel yourself in your ankle joints. The whole feeling inside in the ankles. Now drop your mind down from your knees, through the legs to the ankles. Feel yourself in the lower part of the legs. Notice what that feels like. Be present in your lower legs. Feeling the sensations. And now feel into the knees. And feel yourself in both knees simultaneously. Feel like you're fully present in your knees. And now feel the thighs. Feel them resting, supported on the chair. Feel it all around the thighs, on the outside, right into the inside, into the core of the bones. Feel yourself fully present in both thighs. Allow yourself to relax down into them. And now feel into the buttocks. Notice how they feel on the chair. Allow them to melt, dissolve down into the support that's under them. And now feel yourself in both hip joints. Feel right into those hip joints. Feel like you're balanced between the two. And feel into the pelvic area. Feel yourself fully in your pelvic area. Noticing the quality of your gender. Just being aware of your gender as you feel into your pelvic area. And now feel into the dantian. Into that strong energy center. Below the navel and right in towards the back, towards the backbone. Like in the center. Feel in there. Connect with that energy center. And now bring your attention up into the center between the pelvis, the dantian, and the ribs. That's power center in the center of your body. Just feel, connect with your center of power. Notice what that feels like to you to connect with your own power. And now let's bring the attention up into the heart center. Center of tenderness, compassion. And feel into that heart center, the point of the heart center. Imagine and feel that center. Right in a line above the dantian. Connect into it. And now bring your attention up into your head center. A point in the center of the head, between the ears. Directly above the heart center. Just directly above the dantian. So feel and connect those three centers. The head center. Take a moment to just feel into it in the center of your head. Feel into the heart center. And imagine the head center and the heart center being connected. Beam of energy that flows up from the heart center to the head center. And then imagine and feel the connection from the head center down to the dantian. And then imagine and feel that energy coming from the dantian to the heart, to the head, all centers. So this is our central axis that we pivot on in Tai Chi. So just allow yourself to feel like you open and allow the energy to run up through this central axis. Let's just sit quietly for a minute, connecting into those three centers. Even bringing your attention there will allow the energy to begin to flow in those centers. And then feel the whole body from the top of the head all the way down to the soles of the feet. Feel like you occupy your whole body, allowing it to relax, to soften, to be at ease. And if your eyes are closed, allow your eyes to open and see the space all around. Feel the space all around your body. Imagine that space. Imagine you're one with that space. It's in your whole body and the space outside. Just allow the boundaries to dissolve. Just melt into the space. With the eyes open, you can still feel that connection to the head center, the heart center. The dantian, feeling that lovely central axis of energy that runs through the body. Okay, beautiful. So have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. And I'll see you soon. And I hope you enjoyed the class and have a lovely evening. Lots of love. And if you feel like some more, do join me in 5 minutes, in a few minutes for long form. Bye for now.